Are you going to start? What is that?
Hello there.
What is that? Who is that?
This is
Lebowski?
I need more cowbell.
Oh, that's a good one.
Need cowbell. What's his name? Will Ferrell from Saturday Night
Where
Live.
you just had that fly?
What?
Okay. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Still Dope. What are you doing? Oh, look at that, Chris. You're making them fly. Oh,
Is it really flying over? Yeah, it is, huh?
it sure is.
I mean, if you're listening to us, he's actually making a card fly through the air. He's very good with his hands.
And those that have been watching us,
That's what she said.
knows that
Like what?
Chris is
That's
great
what she
with
said.
cards.
You said good.
He's good with his hands. Yes, he's
I
good
do
with
that
his
on
hands.
purpose, you know. Come on.
Anyway,
Y'all,
Speaking of good with your hands,
speaking of good with your hands, that's going to take us into our topic of discussion for this evening. Lord, all right.
This is Tanya's.
This is all me because let's talk about it. So, one question is, we're talking about the sex. So, do you guys have anything that's off the table, like with regard to sex?
I don't like pain. I don't like pain.
I don't like pain either.
I get that.
Don't.
So there'll be no nipple clips.
Nope.
No whips and none of that. Okay.
Nope, I do not like pain. Inflicting
Definitely
it is the thing.
no fucking whips with me.
I mean, but
Definitely.
okay. So let me say this with
You were not
regard to
hitting
pain.
me.
No, I'm not. I don't want to be whipped either. But I wouldn't mind a little ass spanking.
Oh yeah.
Tap that ass. You can hit it a little hard, get a little handprint on my ass. I'm cool with that. But so what I wanted to say, well, with the handprint on your ass, now it's like if you're fucking, like what if the woman slaps your ass or grabs your ass real tight? No.
What I was saying is also, as a younger man, the first time you need to slap an ass, you have to slap it with somewhat of authority and confidence.
Yes.
Because you can't kind of slap it. You can't be like,
you can't do the
turn around and be like, what the fuck?
Yes. That would be me. I'd be like, that's it. That's all you got?
It's not about the slap. It's about
pow.
Does that make sense? There's a thing to it.
There's a stroke to it.
You gotta cup your hand just right.
And yes, because you gotta get that sound. You gotta get that.
That's correct. You gotta get a little cup on that shit, so I can get all the cheek nestled in. There's a certain curvature that you need, and it makes it aerodynamic.
And you got to position it just right. You got to position it on the ass cheek just right, or it'll be a disaster.
But also, getting as a man trying to, for your first time, you really got to dig deep and okay, let me, if I'm going to slap this ass, let me slap it for me, not for her.
Okay.
She will enjoy that.
Yes.
And the woman, a lot of times, a woman enjoys that. You're doing it for yourself to get your animalistic thing out. You know what I mean?
I'm the man.
And the slap is a byproduct of him being a rah.
I like it.
I gotta change the shit. Squeaking. And I'm like,
well, it's squeaking. Let's squeak. Sounds like we're fucking.
You're on already. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. So I figured I'd start on a light note. So no pain. But y'all, still dope family. But my old ass. I was listening. I was on the internet and I saw this video. And apparently the new thing in the bedroom is pegging.
for some people.
Now, for those of y'all that don't know what pegging is, and if someone would have said to me yesterday, oh, me and my man was pegging last night, I would have been like, what? Like, what's that? Like, is that a new word for spooning or a new word for having sex? Whatever. Pegging apparently is when a man has no problem with his woman putting a strap on and penetrating him from behind.
No.
Well, we already know where you stand, Chris.
No.
It's absolutely not with the shits on that one.
No. And
now, I've heard of this before. I never knew there was.
My next question was, why not?
It's a domination. It's a domination, pretty much. So I'm not trying to be dominant. For me, I mean, telling people like that, I don't want to be dominated in the bedroom. And to me, that is the ultimate domination of anal sex. Is the ultimate fucking domination. Because if you let someone fuck you in the ass, you either have to trust them a lot, because you'll get
a woman like me that'll be like, whose dick is this?
Unfortunately, my first time having anal sex, I didn't really know it was our first. It was both of our first times, and we were like, well, let's try it, and we figured we'd use lubricated condoms.
Oh, you didn't get the Astroglide.
No. And it was a fleeting, and I left, and afterwards I left, and then the following day she had to go to the because it was not, we didn't have enough lubrication, so to speak.
Oh.
And I didn't know any better, and she didn't know any better. So we were like, "Is this the way it's supposed to be?" We should have read up on it. We should have figured out. But it
wasn't Google at that time.
I know, right? 1980.
Excuse me, but how
was that Google?
Sir?
1990.
How old were you, sir?
19. I was probably 31.
Google wasn't.
Oh, okay. So you was a grown ass man. Okay.
Yeah, but I didn't. I didn't know you needed lube.
Oh, you need lube.
Condoms. You'd have some lubrication on there already. So and she didn't have a problem with it. She was like, okay. I don't know if she thought that I knew what I was doing, and I thought she, So
probably assumed.
Well, my first time was with my husband, of course, my ex-husband, and I tell you what, I saw stars. I was like, no, thank you, just the tip. That's all that happened was just the tip, and I was like, my booty hole clenched so tight. I was like, no. I tried it one time because we had an arrangement. I told him, I'll try anything with you one time.
You got to relax. You got to relax. And you got to trust the person is going to have enough lubrication.
We did. We got to ask. Listen, I have gay friends. Remember, hospital worker. All the male nurses, well, not all, some of them, most of them, gay. They gave me the whole breakdown. Because apparently, there's a process with anal sex. You have to cleanse your colon out so that there's no accident.
Residual.
Yes. So they're like, before you do it. So I was like telling my gay friends, I'm like, so I'm going to, me and my husband, I'm going to finally let him do it. What do I need to do? They were like, get yourself a big ass tube of Astroglide. I'm like, done. They're like, and get yourself a bottle of that citrate magnesium. They were like, get two. Oh yeah. They were like, get two, suck them bitches down. And you're going to feel a little uncomfortable because you'll be shitting your brains out. But they were like, trust me when I say, when he does it, you ain't gonna feel a thing. And I was like, okay, well, just the tip. And I was like, done.
Yeah, but you gotta get past that. Because once it gets past it, then it can become pleasurable.
I'm sure, but that, it was that one time trauma.
He has to ease.
Pleasurable for who?
Huh?
Pleasurable for who?
Both of them.
I think it could be pleasurable.
For her and you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo,
but see, for me, I
who have gone goo gaga.
Yeah.
Love anal sex.
Oh, I know a woman who won't have it any other way.
Right.
Oh yeah. So.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So,
like I said, I tried it the one time with my ex-husband, and then I had always made it the rule, like certain shit, like I ain't going all out just for any random dude. So I'm like, I'll save that. Like those types of things I'll do for like my husband, and now I'm not getting married again. So now I'm like, I'll do it if I'm with someone that I'm in a committed relationship with and we're together and we're committed. I might try something. But I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I might want to try some pegging because I want to get behind my man and be like,
I could see you doing that.
What's my name?
So
Whose
that's
asshole is this? It's my asshole.
You know, he would be like, Tanya.
No, he'd be like, yes, queen, yes. And then I'd have to be done and be like, now we break it up.
But would you honestly, would you respect him after you fucked him in the ass?
No.
Exactly.
Right. Why?
Exactly.
Why?
Because I'm my brain is old school, and I think there's men shit and there's women shit. And if a man says to me,
holla,
I could worship the ground he walks on. Child, if he says, oh, babe, I'd love for us, I'd like you to, let's go to the nasty store and get a strap on. I'd be like, for what? I don't need it. I got your dick. I don't need a strap on. But if he said, I want you to wear a strap on and fuck me up the ass, my psychotic brain will get the strap on. And I will fuck the shit out of his ass.
But you won't respect him.
But when we were done, and if he was really enjoying it and was like, oh, yeah, and I'm like, whose ass is this? Call me mama. Oh, yeah. If he was like, oh, yes, mama, dominate me. After we was done, I'd be like.
But you just made him sound like a punk. Why you gotta be a punk?
Exactly.
You just made him sound
he's
that
the
way.
one, but he's the one that wanted it from the rip.
Wait,
so
you said that you enjoy you.
What if you said to him and he was like, no?
I would, because I'm the woman. I want my man to dominate me.
It's not like it's your.
But it's sex. I mean, I would love my man to dominate me in sex and be like, "Come here, woman." Like Teddy Pendergrass, turn it off, take it off. I just want that.
I don't know why.
Right? Teddy Pendergrass was a friggin'
and he said he enjoyed it. I don't see how that would be a turn off. I don't see why it should be a turn off to you. Or think about respect, a loss of respect. That's
all right,
a lot.
Let's say this. I'm not in a relationship, so the feelings aren't there. So I guess it would depend if I was in a committed relationship and I really loved him and I did it. I would still kind of look at him sideways. I probably wouldn't say that I would toss him. I don't know. But that would have to be a secret. That would have to be something we take to our graves. Because I'd be like, baby, you can't be telling nobody that you out here talking about,
Again, why are you making him out to be a punk?
Right.
What are you saying him for? What are you saying right for? You're making him out to be a punk too.
Because I would like to think that would be the sound. That would be the sound he would make when I'm thrusting.
So you want him to be like, See,
I don't even know. I don't even know what I'd want him to do. I mean, honestly, I couldn't fathom it.
You lose respect for him? No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not doing
don't let Chris put that in your subconscious, Tanya. You go and try it.
Hey, I just gotta find somebody. Maybe after Saturday, I'll get lucky and I could be like, come here, boy. I'll be like, turn it off. Turn off the lights.
No. Because it's also a sublimating position too. I mean, it's a submissive position as well.
Yes.
So women are submissive because they will take it in the ass.
No, they take it in the pussy.
Yeah.
But we're talking about the ass. I thought that. I mean, isn't that just like
it's a different hole? You're still taking it. If you're taking the dick, you're taking the dick. You're taking it.
It's an equal hole. It's an equal hole, and you say you like it, and because he has one too, and you say you like it, then why would you not want to let him do that?
He's not getting penitent. He's not getting fucked. That's the difference. See what I'm saying?
But if he says, "Oh, I want to," I'm just saying. I feel like both of you are being very hypocritical about the person's manhood being equated to that.
It is because it's a submissive position. It's a submissive position. Why is it submissive?
No. Why isn't it not hypocritical of you two to equate his manhood to that one act? Especially if he's not gay,
because it's submissive, and a lot of time in sex, it should not. There should be a dominant person and a submissive one.
I'm gonna liken it.
Usually, the case is the man is doing the fucking. So if the man is doing the fucking,
again, man shit. It would be like I would look at. Listen, let me finish. Let me say this. I liking it to. I would look at him sideways too if we were in a committed relationship and he's got man shit to do. Take out the damn trash. We are together and you're here, or I'm at your place, you take out the trash. You wash the cars.
What does that do with paying
you cut the grass? It's the same thing as fucking him up the ass.
No.
Because if he's gonna let me take out the trash, all right. So if we're living together, or I'm at his house or what have you, and we're committed, and we've cooked, and I filled up the trash can, and I start taking the trash bag out, and he sits there on his ass and lets me. Oh, I got a problem with that.
So now because
I feel like the man.
Yeah. Now everything he does is under scrutiny. So he lets you fuck him in the ass, and then now what is that? Hypocritical.
I do it though.
You enjoy it.
How's it hypocritical?
Enjoy it.
I don't understand how it's
because it's not based on his manhood.
No, it's not. But I mean, I kind of still look at his manhood kind of suspect, though.
The domination and the submissiveness of it. That is the ultimate anal sex to me. That's why they have tops and bottoms in gay people.
Yes.
Ultimately, like tops would gay tops get upset if you call them a bottom.
Mm-hmm.
That tells you that right there. There's two men.
And that's hypocritical too.
Why is it hypocritical?
Why would you? I mean, you're both involved in the act.
No, but there's a difference between putting your thing in something and having something put in you. There's a huge difference between you stick. Look, as I said, if you took your finger and you had to stick it in something, as opposed to having someone pour some shit in your ear, what the fuck? Which one would you rather have? If you had to stick your finger in some shit, or someone put a little shit in your ear, what would you rather have?
Oh, I'm sticking my finger in shit.
But that's what the whole ass thing. That's like a big.
I don't want that shit in my ear, infecting my eardrum.
You're like,
yeah, and then you're doubly doing it.
You stick your penis in an ass anyway.
Because it can be tighter. There's no chance of pregnancy, and it's a dominant position. Period. A lot of times, if you get your woman to have anal sex, that's the final bastion of like, I'm doing everything with my man. But look, what's he? With Tanya, she's getting all hot and shit. Even with Tanya, that was a special occasion. It was the last thing. Like, okay, I will let you fuck me in the ass. You're not saying, okay, I will let you fuck me in the pussy. No, it's okay, I will let you fuck me in the ass. Because you know what that means, to him and to you as a woman. You know, if you give a man your asshole, that it means you love that motherfucker.
You let the church speak. Say it again for the people in the back of the church. That's for me.
That's not right. But we're talking in generalities. I'm not talking about just because a woman does that doesn't mean that she's in love with that person. Like I said, I know people.
But in order to have usually
a conversation is had.
So did you have anal sex off the top, Shahida? Was that your first inclination, or was it even
I couldn't get pregnant, so I said, let's go with that first.
Oh, okay. Well, shit.
Look at your face.
If that's the case, then I understand your argument. If that's the case, I understand your argument. But most women will give up your vagina before you will give up your asshole. And even then, if you're married for years, like Tanya, you still don't want to give up your asshole because that could be a sign of total domination, or it's just it's a whole different ball game than having regular sex. It's a whole, and then whether have a man have a man being pegged? No, that's a whole psychological. We asked Tanya, would you respect your man if you pegged him? She said, "Thank you." Shahida, would you respect your man if he said, Shahida, hey babe, would you mind fucking me in the ass? What would you say? What would you say? You'd be like, you see this? You'd be like, I'm sorry, baby. What'd you say? I'm just thinking.
She would. She'd wake up and be like, I'm sorry. Come again.
I'm just thinking.
Come out your mouth.
I always fuck you. I wonder what it'd be like if you like fuck me really hard too, and like make me scream like a bitch.
Oh, I want to try it.
But see, I think you're taking it to another level.
Tanya said she couldn't even get the tip because it hurt. If you do it to your man,
and it goes in all the way,
a silicone thing where you put some thing on there, you don't think that's gonna hurt? Come on,
but it hurts the women, and you all do it all the time.
But there's a difference in the fact that it's a domination submissive thing. That's the difference.
How about this? How about if you strapped on the strap-on, lubed it up? Like I said, once the tip went, I was like, we're done here. But what about if you're with your man and you strap it on and you lube it up and it goes in? I would be mortified. If I went in, I would be thinking it was going to be like rock hard tight. Nothing can get through that. But if I hit it and it just went...
Here's another thing, Shahida. Going along those lines, Tanya. You're not feeling anything. You're not feeling anything if you're big. So the only thing that you're getting excitement over is the domination factor.
Yes!
That's the only thing, Shahida. That's the only thing that she's getting pleasure out of because you don't have a thing. If a man is fucking a woman, at least he's getting a tight hole, usually. A tight hole
True.
They're both getting pleasure. But if a woman straps a thing, it is strictly for domination for her and being dominated for him. Period.
And if you strap on the strap on and get to that asshole and fall in, we're done.
Because I want to talk to a woman that has had, or a couple that has done this. Because
Pegging?
I think you all are looking at,
pegging?
At it, huh? Yes,
pegging?
I want to.
You know a couple that pegs?
Yep.
And this is hey Shahida.
Hey girl, what's for dinner tonight? What you cook?
Let me not say that 100%. I think they do. They definitely do.
Wait a minute. Did they tell you they did, or you just think they did? And if you say you think they did, why do you think that? Because he's probably coming over there like, hey girl.
Hey,
no, not at all.
What's up, girlfriend? I
don't understand why you equate it to his manhood, because I just think that they're just freaking. They just freaking. And I just heard
do they swing? Do they swing and sleep with other couples? That's another thing we got to talk about too. Mm-hmm. Would you ever allow that? I could never. I am too territorial. I'm like a dog. Yeah. Pissing and marking my territory. There's no fucking way I could bring my man. Is that who knocked? Somebody just knocked. Is that you? That's Shahida. Okay. I just heard a knock. I thought it was in my door. But I'm just saying, there's no way I'm sharing my man with nobody.
Huh?
I'm not sharing my man with nobody. So therefore going to like a swingers party. Like I go to a swingers party, or like if we were in Amsterdam or somewhere that had, the red light district, I'd walk with him and I'd be with him and watch other people having sex, watching all kinds of freaky deaky shit. But if he tried to be like, well, why don't you go over there and suck that guy's dick and I'll go over there, and I'd be like, nigga, we done.
First of all, there's a big thing, especially in the South, of hot wifing. You know what hot wifing is?
In the South?
Oh, like wife swapping?
I didn't know hot wifing. I didn't know what hot wifing was. And I was on Snapchat years ago with this woman who was flirting with me the whole time. She was sending me pictures, this and the other. And then she's like, we hot wifing. And I'm like,
what the hell's that? I never heard of that.
I know. She said, oh, it's home with my daughter and my husband. I said, I'm sorry, excuse me?
What?
I said, you're married? She's like, oh, yeah. He's like, he allows me to fuck. I like white girl. I married to a white man. I like fucking black dudes. And as long as he knows what's going on and I'm upfront with him, I can fuck like a couple of months or something like that. And I was like, really? Now, mind you, I never met this woman. I didn't.
And does he want to watch, or does he just let her do her thing?
He doesn't. And I said, well, is he allowed to fuck around? She's like, no, hell fucking no. He can't do that. And I was like, oh, so you got this shit. It's called hot wifing. That you can have your wife run free, and also cuckolding. Where
the cuckolding was when they want to watch.
They want to watch, and they get off seeing their wife getting.
Yeah. They jerk themselves off while they'll sit in the room and jerk off while their wife's getting fucking power drives
by a
black man.
Can I say one thing? What state was she in?
She was in Tennessee.
Okay. I like to say about those, I say it all the time. Those Bible states. In
Florida too.
States where Bible thumping, they in church. The most decadent.
They are the freakiest monkeys out there.
Motherfuckers in the country.
Yeah, they are.
In the country. When I lived in Mississippi, it was a free for all the time.
White that's Florida too. Florida too. Them little podunk towns in Florida. Florida is outrageous with that shit.
He's like,
and that's what they call it.
He knows all about you. She's like, why don't you just invite me out there? He knows all about you. I was like, I don't want to fuck his. I was like, really? I mean, like, really? It's like, yeah. You've never invited me out there. I'm like,
she's not cheating.
Well, look, apparently it's not cheating if it's hot wifing.
Mm-mm.
But you know what? Here's the thing. I'm kind of okay with that.
He and I both like this.
I'm kind of okay with that because, listen, you got to do what you got to do because, as we all know, the divorce rate, I'm taking it to another situation. The divorce rate is through the roof. And as Prince says, forever is a mighty long time. And if there's something else. Somebody else's dick and somebody else's pussy, period. Because at the end of the day, you could have a great marriage, like it started off great, and you all were fucking like bunnies, but then you had children, life gets in the way, you get older, you're focusing on your kids, doing all this shit. Then it's like, well, I still love you, but let's spark it up a little bit. I can see where that comes in, where, now you're at a certain age, and now you're like, well, I've always had this fantasy of
by the way,
somebody else.
If you're married for 10 years and that's happening, and he says to you, hey, babe, do you mind fucking me in the ass?
I'll still fuck him in the ass. I'm not going to turn down an ass fucking.
And you would still respect your husband.
There's never going to be a husband after. I'm not getting married again.
Okay, we're talking about the ass thing, but I don't understand how the person loses
I want to have that power, or I want to grab him by his waist and be like,
it's not respect.
You just said, will you still have respect?
No, you won't have respect for them because because it's a dominant. You want your man to be more dominant than you.
Yes,
because he's bigger, stronger, and more dominant. If you want a lion that's going to be like a pussycat? No.
No, because here's the thing.
You want a pussycat to be a pussycat, but you want a lion to be a lion.
Yes.
That's why you like lions, because they're like, like a lion. And they go to
that roar. So I'm thinking, I lost respect for you in that roar.
At least that's not taking it up the ass.
Weak-ass roar.
Hey, get with you. Hey, I ain't even mad. Like even if he got to the point where he was like flipping over and getting on his knees and extending his ass up and arching his back, I'd be like, damn, you really know what you're doing. But I'm still gonna fuck him up the ass.
Yeah, but you're gonna respect him though.
No, I wouldn't respect him. But I don't know. I'm changing my view. Like, I probably would lose respect for him I would judge him. But if I was really in love with him, I might keep him around for a little bit because my dominant brain membrane would be like, I want to fuck him in the ass again.
Well, hey, you know what? And the bottom line is, whatever the two of you do in your relationship is up to the two of you. If you work it out and you want to do that, more power to you. I have no problem people doing it.
No.
People can get pegged all they fucking want. Dudes can get pegged all. I personally would not want it done to me.
No. And I don't think any. I shouldn't even say that. I'm not going to say that. No, I'm not going to say that.
There is some sensation in the anal area.
Yeah.
But I think it's a psychological thing too of giving up your ass, and it's more of a homosexual act.
Right. And like you said earlier, because I've got a lot of gay friends, a lot of male gay friends, a lot of female gay friends. And my male gay friends first told me, and you were right, you cannot say to a top bitch,
right,
are you the top or the bottom? Oh, that's disrespectful. Oh, do you guys flip-flop? I'm the top, but he's the bottom. And I'm like, oh, do you guys, because I've asked this question, do you guys ever flip-flop and say, like, you was on top Monday, now it's Wednesday, let me get on top? They were like, hell no. There's one bottom and there's one top, especially if it's a relationship. Now, if you're just out there fucking in them streets, whoring and shit, that's a whole nother thing. But in the relationships, it's always a top and a bottom.
Yeah, I think it's too tricky to. I mean, as I said, you can do what you want to do in the privacy of your own home. I don't care what the fuck you do.
No, I don't care.
You have but
like I always say, to each their own. If that's what they want to do, go for it. Yeah. If you're making each other happy and you guys are doing it, go for it.
Psychological effect to it, though.
Right.
Right. Psychology involved in that, I think. And as I said, for you, it's strictly domination. There's nothing other for you, no other sensation, but the mental aspect of knowing that you are dominating a man, and if it's dominating your man, it's a whole other thing. I don't think you would have respect for them.
I know I wouldn't.
And I don't. Nah. So.
It's crazy. Where the hell is Shahida?
Who knows where she went?
I was waiting because I got another good one. And I need Shahida here for this because it's gonna blow her mind.
What is it? You want to hear it?
I want to wait, but you know what? Fuck it. Let's just talk because we recorded anyway. And the people need to know. So, pegging. Now, let's switch the script. So, what do you think? Like, if your girl is giving you a blowjob,
right, and
you come in her mouth,
okay,
what would you want to? If she's got a mouthful of your cum and hasn't swallowed it yet, if she has a mouthful of cum and she hasn't swallowed it, will you kiss her in the mouth in exchange?
Nope.
Really?
No.
Oh God, still don't, family. Please listen. Not sorry. I'm just going there. Wouldn't do that?
No.
So if she loaded off, nutted in her mouth, and she was like, okay, baby, you'd be like, you'd give her the
Nope. Nope.
It's a no, huh?
Yeah, I don't want to taste my own cum. I don't even know what it tastes like. No.
Okay. That's a good one. Shahida is probably in the other room listening to us. Like, I ain't coming back.
No, I don't. Yeah, especially no.
Because I've heard a lot about that too, where it's like, because men, when they're having oral sex with a woman, they will do what they have to do, and then they'll come right up and be like,
and have her
up in the mouth.
Yes, indeed. I enjoy
and the woman is sitting there slurping her juices off your chin.
Love it.
Okay, so I'm like, why can't
fluid? I don't want
right?
any
You're literally exchanging her fluids in between your mouths. So I'm like, why can't if I'm sucking you off and you come in my mouth, why can't I just come up and throw my mouth on yours and be like?
First of all, you need to swallow all.
I know, but what if you know?
So there should be nothing left. First and foremost.
All right. So after she swallows it,
nope.
She can still kiss you in the mouth?
No, I think it's a mental. No, I don't know. No, don't kiss me. No. Do not kiss me afterwards.
But wait, because usually, not usually.
And I have a little bit of a problem with it. It's like kissing her after she's just sucking my dick and I didn't even come yet. I have a little problem with that too.
Well, yeah, because usually because usually when the foreplay starts, you don't want to come in her mouth because you're going to have to wait for penetration and all that. So it's like she gives you a little couple of sucky sucks, gets you all good, and then
that either. I'm not a huge fan of that either.
Really?
Yeah. I don't want to taste my dick. I just don't want to. I don't have the fever for the flavor of a dingle.
Of a dick. Okay.
Or a dingle. You know, like fever for the dingle.
But that's a little extreme, though.
Why is it okay? Well, because
if she sucks your dick a little bit, like when we're
men.
having foreplay and she sucks your dick, and then all of a sudden now there's penetration. Sometimes you're in the heat of it, and it's like ooh, and especially if you're on top.
I'm not thinking about it, but in the back of my mind, if I'm like, oh no, I'm good. I'm on the side of you. No,
that's true. Okay,
that's like also the Red River Run. Do you allow a man to go down on you when
never? I've never done that, and no, I've had sex one time on my period, and it was the most uncomfortable.
Oh no, that's not
for me. It was uncomfortable because I had an issue with cramps and stuff back in the day, and that was most uncomfortable. And it was like the bloody massacre all over the bed.
It was good for cramps.
Yeah, well, it didn't work for me that time because it was hurting with them thrusts.
It's proven that sex helps alleviate cramps.
Yeah, well, it didn't alleviate my cramps. All I could keep feeling was shit flying all over the place. It was like a drive-by. And I don't want to have to lay down plastic on the mattress and the sheets and towels on top of that, just in case.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It's like I felt like I was in an episode of Dexter killing somebody.
Natural. It's all fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And you have a lower chance of pregnancy.
True. I don't have that problem anymore, so we're good.
Right, but I'm saying, it helps with cramp. It helps alleviate cramps. For you guys out there, that's a great way to say to your woman if she's like, it'll help you. I'm going to help you. Let me help you get over past your cramps.
So you will eat a woman out on her period?
Yes. No. Well. Not.
You won't kiss her if she sucks your dick?
I will go up top to the little man in the boat.
Oh yeah, the clit.
But I'm not trying to go down in the red waves. No.
Because I'm saying,
huh?
Because I was about to say you could do that, but you will be all beside yourself if your bitch sucks your dick, has a mouthful of cum, and wants to kiss you.
I don't want to taste my cum. I don't want any of my cum. I don't want my cum near me. Once my cum is out, it's like fly, be free, go spawn,
go forth and prosper.
And prosper. I don't want to come back. I'm like no. Once it's out for good.
Yes. Oh my God, that's a good thing.
Once it's out for good. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Now here's another thing. We'll retell Shahida. Here's another thing. What about spitting?
Oh, I don't mind that at all.
I do not want a woman spitting in my mouth, but I will spit in a woman's mouth.
Oh, I don't want anybody spitting in my mouth.
Yeah.
Period. No, when you said spitting, I thought you meant spitting like if we're fucking and it kind of dries out and I'm like, spit on that shit.
Yeah,
or if I'm sucking your dick and you're like, baby, spit on that shit. I'm like, toy. Oh yes, all day. And I'll look at him and be like, dry it up a little bit, spit on it, but not in my mouth.
Not phlegm.
You can't spit in my mouth, period.
Yes.
Oh no, not the phlegm. I did the
during sex. Some women like that.
No, I don't want anybody spitting in my mouth. You can't spit. You can't spit anywhere. You can't spit anywhere up here. If you're gonna spit on me, you spitting on my vagina.
Are you? You missed three.
No. You
transition.
Good here.
I'm talking about dripping your spit in her mouth.
I can't do that.
Oh,
I can't do that.
Oh,
you can drip your spit on my vagina or my asshole if we're doing anal, but you will not spit in my mouth. I'm nowhere near the face.
For 10 minutes.
Oh, you already missed. We already talked about something else.
Oh, girl, you missed the good conversation, and we ain't even gonna talk about that because you're gonna watch that back, and your hair, that nice straight hair is gonna turn into a straight up afro.
So what were you saying? Go ahead. You tell me. I said no to. Well,
okay, let's talk about it. So I said, well, Shahida's not here, so let's go there. I said, here's another thing. What if, like, you're sucking your man's dick and he comes in your mouth? Like, what if when he comes in your mouth and you try to get up and give him a kiss, you got the mouth full of cum and you want to kiss him and ooh, blah, 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 blah. You see, he walked away. He was like, nope. What's wrong with that?
Nope.
But he then said, Shahida, because now I'm the commentator here. He's walking away. then he said, Shahida, that he'll do the Red River. I'm like, so you will perform oral sex on a woman on her period.
On the top part.
If she kisses, you kiss her.
On the top part. On the
top part. Come on.
I'm not anywhere near the blood or anything down below.
Okay.
Oh, I got what you're saying.
But then I took it a step further because I do remember I asked you if you were having, you're performing oral sex on a woman on or off period, whatever. And you've got that mouth full of juices, that flavor savor of a, goatee there. And, maybe she don't want to lick her. You're going to go up there and try to kiss her on the mouth. Maybe she don't want to lick her own pussy.
She doesn't have a choice. She doesn't have a choice.
But if I'm sucking your dick.
No, I have a choice.
Whether or not foreplay, I'm sucking your dick and then we're about to have sex and I want to kiss you in the mouth.
No.
That don't make no sense, Chris.
Right
okay. Doesn't make sense.
Very funny right now.
What?
Because I have a locksmith downstairs.
Oh my God, is he hearing all this?
I don't know.
Girl, you better. You got the locksmith downstairs. You better make sure that he don't make an extra key for himself because he's gonna roll up in your house at 3 a.m. talking about. I brought a strap on. I bought a strap on for you.
Why don't you ask him?
He is her number.
Why don't you ask him if he wants to taste his own cum? Look.
There are some guys that like that. There's gotta be. I don't know. I'm just saying. There has to be.
I like to be shit on too, but that's not what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
How about him? Have you had a man pee on you?
No, I will not do that.
Yeah, have you had a man pee on you?
No.
Not even in the shower?
Like on my foot? By accident?
No.
Have you ever had a man?
I've only taken I'm not a big fan of the taking showers together because I just want to take my shower.
Well, both like, really? You don't like to take a shower together?
I mean, I've taken a shower together with a man and I've had sex in a shower, but it's like the Mile High Club. It's not all it's cracked up to be. Like having sex in a pool, having sex in the beach, in the water. It ain't always cracked up to be because in the beach, I've done it. I've done it, and there ain't nothing worse than a sandy dick chafing your insides.
Well, he's just irresponsible and doesn't know what he's doing.
It was my husband. We didn't use condoms. I was married.
In the sand.
Same thing was in a hot tub. We were in a hot tub, and it's like, ooh, let's do it. And you would think it would be in work because you're in water.
It doesn't work that well.
Doesn't work that well in a hot tub.
Sandy Dick.
Sandy Dick. I mean, we were in Florida. We were like rolling over each other in the sand, in the water. The waves are coming, and all of a sudden we're like, let's do it. And all of a sudden he was like in, and I was like, what the hell is that? It feels like an SOS pad.
Did you get a yeast infection?
No, because I'm very particular. Went back to the hotel and was like, I gotta take me a shower real quick. Dip, douche.
What about public? What about public sex? That's look at that. You missed it, Tanya. Did you see how it looked? She went like this.
Because she's done
I did not do anything.
Spill it.
What?
Have you had outdoor sex, public sex?
Me?
No, we know you have. She has.
Yeah, you know I did.
Yeah. Have you had outdoor public sex?
Never.
Never. Interesting.
I did.
Was it good? Was it great?
Mm-hmm. It was great because it's the excitement of it's the excitement of getting caught or having someone like you think no one's watching, but you got some people watching, but you don't know that. I liked it.
Doing it right near school?
What?
Doing it right near an elementary school or something?
Oh, no, it wasn't like that. No.
You won't go to jail.
I'm
No, not doing that shit. No.
Hey, y'all playing tag? Y'all playing
Oh, no. I don't want to spill all my tea, but yeah, one time was on before I bought my house, when I was renting an apartment, on my balcony, which was literally overlooking the parking lot, and everybody and their mother was out there, and it was nighttime. It was dark, but you know, when you're fucking, you're like, oh, yes. Ooh.
All down overlooking the Hudson.
That would be awesome.
On a balcony. In a park.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I did it backstage of the main stage of the Comedy Store.
You did? How the fuck you get away with that? It's a Comedy Store. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, you good.
Fenway and Yankee Stadium.
Oh, bitch.
Nice.
So let's log off. And I got a locksmith downstairs. You got me all hot and bothered. I was ready to talk about it. I want stories.
A locksmith or a locksmith?
She's got a lock.
Oh, are you here to fix my locks? Yeah, my lock is jammed. You need to
unjam my lock.
You need to put your key in there and jiggle it around a little bit.
Make sure that key, you got to put the key in and out, 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 in and out. Make sure it goes in smoothly.
I wonder how many like locksmiths, those guys have women actually do that. I'll be like, come on to them. You should ask them. Why don't you go ask him? Have him come on the podcast right now. Say, have you ever had a woman come? Oh, that's not good.
Can I say something?
What?
I said something. Ask him a couple of questions. I don't understand.
Oh damn! That would have been a great guest. That would have been a great friggin' guest.
Those are the best stories because
surprise guest.
Spanish? Is he Spanish?
No.
Portuguese?
I think so.
Ooh, you got some linguiça in the freezer? You might want to get it out.
No, I don't.
Okay, I'm just saying.
I can't believe that I missed this whole conversation.
Really you missed it. And when it plays back, you are going to be so mortified. But you already know the gist that we talked about. But I want to continue this further, you guys. I know we got it. We're going to sign off. But I'd like to continue this further in a future podcast.
Yeah. Okay.
And if folks, we're going to post it all over our social media, subscribe to our YouTube channel and provide us with any ideas that you think we should talk about.
But you know what? I would like to ask people what they feel about you and Chris's, opinion about a person losing respect in their manhood just because they do that.
Because it's a domination.
I got what you said. I got what you said. But I want to ask some other people because I don't think
all the dudes that I know that are going to be on to listen to it and say they're going to be right dudes, right brothers.
Then they would need to write in and address Shahida specifically and say,
and women.
Shahida, I agree with Chris.
And the men are going to be like, you go, TT. The men are going to be like, you go, TT. Take this dick. Take my ass.
Telling you,
hey, Shahida, write it down though, because I'll forget. And then we'll be talking to each other tomorrow. Like, what was that question you wanted to put on the program?
I'm going to ask it because I'm going to type it up in the blog tonight. I'm going to do a whole big thing on it because I want to know. Because I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of hypocritical to think that way. If you like it, then giving that to your partner, why would that be? You would lose respect.
Because, but if you're doing it as a man, you're doing it. You have the sensation of doing it.
So
as a woman, it's strictly domination. It has nothing to do with physical. It has nothing. It gives no physical pleasure to a woman to do that.
Why wouldn't it? Okay, wait. Wait. Calm down.
Right.
For some women, it could.
Wait a minute. So you're saying absolutely no pleasure for her. Now, she's bumping into him. That's like grinding. Sometimes you don't.
So you used the strap on before? You know what it feels like to bump and grind with the strap on?
No, but I'm just saying, come on, we've all done that. Come on. So it has to be, pretty much so.
You'll often get pleasure out of someone rubbing your arm really nice. It's the same.
Right. So then why can't you? But you're saying she's getting nothing out of it.
With a man, it's direct penile pleasure.
Right. But you just said that she's getting nothing out of it. But you can't say that 100%.
I mean, if he was doing it and like rubbing my titties and kissing my back, being sensual, I could probably be okay with that. But I'm not going to come. I mean, let me just say, I don't know if I could say that because I just had the tip. But I just had the tip, so it wasn't full penetration. So it was, for me, I'm like, I don't know if I could come, but maybe if he got all the way in and was like rubbing a nipple or, licking my neck or doing some shit to make me feel comfortable, I might be like, okay. And I might come when he's coming because he's enjoying himself.
It's mental.
Yeah, it's mental.
So what? That's great about the whole thing, that it's all mental.
Lord, my mother is going to wash my mouth out with soap.
Would you, let me ask you, Shahida, would you lose respect for someone who said, I want to shit on you? Or I want you to shit on me?
All right. Okay,
no. Would you lose, I'm saying losing respect. Would you lose respect for them if they said, hey, you don't have to,
you'd have to get the fuck out my house.
Yeah, because I'm thinking that's a fight.
Right? You'd have to get the fuck out.
I just want you to have, I will play with your nipples while you shit on me. I will do whatever you want, but I want you. Would you lose respect for him?
Wait. Okay, can I say something?
You sure?
One, I'm not into that at all. Right? So if somebody did come to me, then obviously you don't know what our sex life is like for you to suggest shitting on me. So how's that?
You don't know that.
Wait. How is that comparable?
You don't know. If you don't know someone after you date him from a while, you would think, but you never know until.
Okay, we know how I reacted about the whole eating the ass thing. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way you're shitting on me.
No shitting on me. No poo-poos. No poo-poos.
But what I'm saying is just the disrespect.
I barely want to change baby diapers. There's no fucking way.
I'm saying the disrespect. Would you not respect him as much if he said, I want you to shit on me?
Well, there would be no respect because as soon as he opened his mouth and asked her that, she'd probably slap him and throw him out. There's no reason.
Why?
I'm not into that.
Yeah. But what if he was like the man of your dreams and that was thing that he just liked to do.
No.
What did
if he said, if we're going to the whole ass thing again, because I don't think that is equally comparable. If he's like,
I'm talking about respect. I'm just talking about the respect aspect of it. I'm trying to think of something that you don't respect the man for doing that. And why wouldn't you respect that? We're saying because it puts him in a submissive position as opposed to a dominant position. And you're saying, no, you don't lose any respect by getting your ass up in the air and having a woman fuck you with a goddamn dildo in your ass. And she's getting pleasure from it. And only mental pleasure for it. You know she's getting off on fucking you in the ass because it's a mental thing. This is my fucking ass.
That's my ass. And that will forever be my ass. Even if we broke up, that ass is mine.
Exactly.
I'm saying that if they both agree on it, you both say, we want to try this, then it's hypocritical in my mind to say, oh, he did it, you didn't lose respect, or so it's hypocritical. It's different.
If they both agree that they want to do that,
yes.
Just like what Tanya said. If her man agreed, I want you to fuck me in the ass, and she's like, well, I want to fuck you in the ass. And he says, okay. After she does it, she said, I would lose respect for him. Why?
Yeah, because he let me fuck him in the ass.
Why you would? You asked for
it.
Because
I could. Because that's my brain. I'm not going to look at him and be like, baby, I don't want to do that. If he said, I want you to fuck me in the ass.
I got your opinion on it. I don't think across the board that's how people would feel.
Okay. I think more people would think. This is my sense on it. I think more people would think that there's something. There's a domination aspect to it that they would lose respect for their man. That's the question. So that's the question.
All right, wait, and let me just give you.
Respect, would you lose respect for your man if he asked you to fuck him in the ass and you fucked him in the ass? Would you lose respect for him? That's the question.
Let's do this on Instagram and do a live because I want.
I've got one last thing.
What
is? So let's say not hypothetically, same thing. If the cuckold thing is popular, a lot of couples, a lot of men will let their wife fuck another man.
Yeah.
While he sits in the room and watches jacking off, basically, or not jacking off, just watching. Mm-hmm. So here's my thing:
in the closet with a Superman cape on.
Yeah, looking through a peephole or videotaping it. But here's my thing: just as I would look at my man, if my man said, "I want you to fuck me up the ass," and I look at him side, I'll fuck him up the ass, and then afterwards I'll be like, "See, now you're the bitch." The same rule of thumb would apply because like I said earlier, I'm a territorial person. I mark my territory. If my man says to me, I want to watch you. Let's just have whether it's a friend or whether it's some dude, whatever. I want him to come over here and I want him to fuck you and fuck you hard. And I want to watch while I'm jerking off or in the closet, looking through a peephole or whatever the fuck he wants to do.
Right.
Oh, I'm going to let that man come into my home and blow my back out 10 sideways, 10 shades to the left. And I'm going to fuck him good too. Just to spite his ass.
Yeah, but
I'll be screaming like a pig. And I'll be like, yes.
Yeah, but here's the other thing with that thing is also, it's him seeing her get pleasure. And some women, if it's stale for 5, 6, 7 years, and you've had the same dick, and you know exactly what he's going to do, and exactly this and the other. But he said, look, baby, I'm going to let you have another man fuck you that you've always wanted to fuck. I'm going to let him fuck you. And I'm going to watch, but you have as much fun as you want. I'm just staying here, and I'm going to love you even more that you're having fun because I love you that much. If you're like, damn, I wish I could just fuck somebody else. And
but if you fuck him and the sex is magnificent,
right?
Do you really want to go back to that fucking basic dick?
Yes, maybe.
No, I wouldn't.
But if
I still love him, but I'm going to be like, if
it's your husband and you love him and everything else is great, your relationship is fantastic, and you have sex and sex is not horrible. It's just old. It's just stale, maybe.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna leave friggin' Dexter
Why
fucking
wouldn't
me good and then have
you know-
my man and then he's gonna give me like
Dexter
2
lives at
pumps and go to
home.
bed. And I'm gonna be like, what the fuck?
Dexter lives at home. He don't have a fucking job. He's this, that, and the other, but he's got some good ass dick. You're not
Yeah,
gonna
so that's what's gonna happen is that Dexter's gonna be a frequent flyer at the house, and then my husband will probably get mad if I'm like, can we bring him back?
And he invited him in.
That's right.
So why
you set
would
up
he
ground rules beforehand?
Huh?
You set up ground rules beforehand. He's letting you fuck this dude.
I know,
The
but I'm
least you
saying,
can
but now
do-
can he change his mind and mark
try
his territory and be like, you're my bitch?
You can try it once. If you don't like it, then you don't like it.
Okay.
He doesn't have to keep having you fuck other men, but if he sees the pleasure that you get out of fucking somebody else, and you're like, oh, really? You want me to fuck this dude? Yes, because I love looking at you getting fucked and being pleasured, and I'm there with you and participating in it. If it's a agreement between the two of them, then go fucking do what you gotta do.
I hear it. Listen, I think that's the key to longevity in marriages, honestly, and all good relationships. Just fuck.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you gotta fuck.
Oh, okay, but other people?
If that floats your boat.
Okay, if that's the case, then all the people who have been cheated on, they would just say,
No, because there wasn't a discussion.
There's an agreement.
Yeah, if a conversation has been had,
then after, I'm saying you could have that discussion, after.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times men will come back and be like, well, I know I should have done it this way and told you or whatever, but can we continue and have an open relationship?
No.
And that would work.
No.
It doesn't work.
That doesn't work.
No.
Beforehand, if we have a conversation, if we know, because people know their shit's getting stale.
After so many years of being married that it would be stale.
Well, it could be stale after 1 year of marriage. It doesn't matter how long you've been together. It could just be stale after 1 year of marriage or 6 months after marriage. But if your mate comes to you and says, I'm not satisfied, and there's a conversation had, and there's an agreement made that, okay, we're either going to do this, I'm going to let you fuck me up the ass, the man, or we're going to go to a swinging party or a swingers club if we're living in the South, the Bible Belt of America, where all those hypocrites at, and or let you fuck somebody else, and he just sits there and watches it. It's an agreement.
Yeah. All right.
But I'm still gonna judge though. I ain't gonna sit here and trip. If I'm gonna end this like now, if my man lets me fuck him up the ass, I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna dominate that asshole. And the next day or that night, I'm gonna look at him like, just turn over and go to bed, boo boo, because I can't look at you for at least 24 hours.
Oh my God.
Right?
I'm sorry, not sorry. Can't do it. So go on, sign us out, Shahida. We'll be back on what? Thursday.
Oh, yeah. We'll be back on Thursday with another recap of Married at First Sight. So this is like a whole new series because we'll actually be doing 2 tapings a week. Aren't y'all happy?
And we bring in the real. So, just let us know on our social media what you want to talk about.
On Instagram. I'm going to ask this question on Instagram, and I'm going to ask this question on our website and Twitter. And I really want somebody to come in and tear Tanya and Chris up about the respect thing. Because I know it can't just be me. I don't know.
Okay, we'll see about that. We'll see about that.
I want to do some polling. I want to find out.
We'll see about that. I say it's going to be, if you had to if you took a vote, I think it's going to be 90% agree with us.
Boom.
Well, I say only they will if they feel like their identity will be attached to it. Because I don't feel like you should. I feel like people would be a little bit more honest about it if their name wasn't attached. You can
do it. You can do an Instagram poll.
Okay, I'm gonna.
You gotta do the Instagram poll. We'll do that.
Instagram anonymous poll and have people go there and vote.
And then we can do the ask a question. Like ask us a question.
All right. I'm gonna do it. So we're gonna close out.
All right.
Have a good night, people.
Peace out, y'all.
I can't say I'm looking at you all with a little disrespect because you all are sexual deviants.
Yes, we are. Praise Jesus. God is good. Good night, y'all.